We come to the fifth part of Prasana Upanishad, and here Satyagaman, son of Shibi, he comes to the great sage Pippalada Muni with the following question. Bhagavan, one who contemplates on Omkara all through his life, what would he gain? Or which world would he inherit if he meditates on Omkara throughout his life? So here, the great sage makes a clear distinction about Omkara and the benefits of contemplating on Omkara. He speaks about three dimensions of Omkara. He replies like this: Hey Satyagama, this Omkara is Parabrahma and Aparabrahma, the soul and the super soul. One who realizes this truth attains immortality. And then comes the three dimensions. One who meditates on Ekamatra Omkara, he will become very prosperous in life, and he attains glory by deep meditation and by brahmacharya and shraddha, great concentration. And but one who contemplates on Dimatra Omkara, he inherits Chandraloka. After enjoying all pleasures in Chandraloka, he will have to come back to the human world. But the one who meditates on Trimana Omkara, he inherits the glorious Surya Loka, or the world of the sun. Just as the snake sheds its skin, he becomes free from all his sins and reaches Brahmaloka or heaven. Tisro matra mrityumatyaha prayukta Anyonya Sakta Anaviprayuktaha. One who comprehends the importance of three dimensions of Omkara will gain knowledge about Paramatma and the Supreme Being. Now there remains only one more disciple. You remember there were 6 disciples who came together to the ashram of Pippalada Muni, and the last one to ask the question is Sukeshan. He is son of Bharadwaj, and he comes with another important question. Bhagavan, this is actually not my question. This was actually asked by Hiranyavan, the prince of Kosala kingdom. He asked me this same question, but I could not answer him. So that is why I come to you with this question. Who is the complete Purusha? And where does he reside? The complete Purusha with all the inherent qualities resides in the body itself. This is the answer given to him. He thought about his destiny, and the answer was following. He first created the soul, then the others like Shraddha, sky, air, water, Tejas, earth, mind, Indriyas and food, etc. were also created. All the other elements like tapas, mantras, karma and the world were designed after food. But the most important idea is expressed in stanza 5. Just as all the rivers flow towards the sea and become one with the same, all the aforesaid elements emerge with the Paramatman and become one with the same. Usually we say all the religions merge in the ocean that is God. Just like that, all the elements created, they merge in the Oversoul. So there is nothing beyond the Oversoul. Just here the sage uses some of the telling similes or comparisons. One we have already seen. Just as the rivers, all the rivers flow towards the sea and become one with the same, all the elements emerge with the Paramatman. Another image we find here, just like all the yokes of the chariot, all the yokes of the chariot wheel are connected to its center. All the elements depend on the Parameshwar or the Paramatma. One who understands this will not be afraid of death. So at the end, after satisfying the curiosity of these 6 disciples, he brings all of them together, and the sage addressed all the disciples, and he said, this is all that I know about Paramatma. There is nothing beyond that. So all the disciples bowed before this great Guru, and they said, "O great sage, we have crossed the ocean of ignorance. We are very well satisfied." So it is a real Guru that can help us to find answers to so many difficult questions in life, and so many things are beyond our understanding. Knowledge is at large. The knowledge is in the sea, the cosmic ocean. So that is the universal intelligence. That is at large. We only receive drops and drops from the universal intelligence, and with our finite mind it may be difficult always, but great gurus, they can help us understand great, they will help us understand the big difficulties, or to tide over. They will help us to tide over the big difficulties in life, and they will satisfy our curiosity also.